guys, welcome back to Cup of Teach. This time we're going to discuss evaluation of functions. In evaluating function, the function notation y or f of x tells you that y is a function of x. If there is a rule relating y, such as y is equal to 3x plus 1, then you can also write that as f of x is equal to 3x plus 1. Yung f dito, that is the name of the function. Other letters may be used to name functions, especially g and h. Then itong isang buo na to, we read this as f of x. And this represent the value of the function at x. Always remember, ang f of x means the value of f at x. It does not mean f times x. Letter other than F, such as capital letter G and capital letter H, or small letter G and small letter H can also be used. F is the name of function, and f of x is the value of the function at x. For example, let f be a function defined by f of x is equal to 4x minus 3. Find the following. So letter A, f of negative 2. So let us use yung given na function. F of x is equal to 4x minus 3. So by substitution, we're going to substitute negative 2 from the given function. So we will have here 4 times negative 2, because this is now the value of x, then minus 3. Multiply 4 and negative 2. This is negative 8. You just copy minus 3. Then simplify, we will have here negative 11. Letter B, f of negative 1 over f of 4. So we'll have here numerator and denominator. Use the function f of x is equal to 4x minus 3. So we'll have here f of negative 1 over f of 4 is equal to 4. So, you just copy 4, and then yung x natin, value ng x natin dito ay negative 1, then minus 3. Sa ating denominator, ang value ng x natin ay 4. So, we'll have here 4 times 4 minus 3. Then, simplify natin yung 4 times negative 1. So, we'll have here negative 4 and just copy minus 3. Then, 4 times 4 is 16. Just copy minus 3. Then let us simplify it further. Negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7. Then 16 minus 3 is 13. Or we can write this as negative 7 over 13. Letter C, f of 3 plus f of negative 3. So we'll have here positive 3 and negative 3 as the values of x. So let's have here function f of x is equal to 4x minus 3. By substitution, we will have here f of 3. This is the first value of x plus f of negative 3. So we'll have here 4 times 3 because this is the first value of x. Then minus 3. Yung second naman ay plus 4 times negative 3. This is the second value of x, minus 3. Then, simplify natin ang 4 times 3. This is 12. Just copy minus 3. Then, 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. Just copy minus 3. Then, 12 minus 3 is 9. Then, negative 12 minus 3 is negative 15. So, 9 plus negative 15 is negative 6. Second example, let f of x is equal to 2x squared minus x plus 5. So we have to find the following. Letter A, f of x plus 1. Let us use yung ating given na function. F of x is equal to 2x squared minus x plus 5. So by substitution, we will have here f of x plus 1 is equal to 2. You just copy 2. Then, yung x natin dito, we have to substitute x plus 1. Yung square, copy lang natin yan. then minus, copy natin yon. Then yung x natin, we have to substitute again yung x plus 1. Then copy yung plus 5. Yung quantity x plus 1, quantity squared, ay pwede natin itong isimplify. So, simplify natin muna ito. Ito ay square of binomial. So, sa square of binomial, hanapin lang natin ang first term at ang last term. So, ito ang ating first term at ito ang ating last term. Then, tatlong steps lang ang ating susundan. The first step is square the first term. So, ang first term natin ay x. So, square lang natin yan. So, x squared. Number 2, twice the product of first and last term. So, yung first term ay x, yung last term ay y. Therefore, multiply lang natin yan sa 2. We will have 2 times x times 1 is equal to 2x. Yung last step, square the last term. So, yung first and third step natin ay halos kapareho lang. So, yung last term daw ay squared natin. So, 1 squared. Therefore, that is equal to 1. Then, we're going to put them together. Since ito ay positive lahat, so plus lahat ang makikita natin dyan. So, we will have here x squared plus 2x plus 1. So, ilalagay na natin siya dito. We'll have here 2. Then, eto na yung x plus 1 squared. No, sinimplify na natin siya. And then, ito ay imumultiply natin ang negative inside sa ating given na binomial. So, negative times x is negative x. Negative times positive 1, that is negative 1. Then, copy natin yung plus 5. Then, this time, yung 2 naman ang imumultiply natin dito sa given na trinomial. Sa isahin natin, 2 times x squared is 2x squared. Then, 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times 1 is 2. Just copy negative x minus 1 plus 5 or minus x minus 1 plus 5. And then after that, titingnan natin yung given na function. Tingnan natin kung sino yung po pwede nating i-combine yung similar terms. Yung 2x squared ay wala siyang kapareho dito. So, you just copy. Then, yung 4x at yung negative x ay pwede nating i-combine. There are similar terms. So, we will have here 3x. Then, yung positive 2 at saka yung negative 1, positive 5. So, that is equal to positive 6. This is now the final answer. Let's have your number 2, letter B. Find the f of x plus f of 2x minus 1. So, same ang function pa rin na given. By substitution, so yung unang isa-substitute natin sa given na function, yung x. Kaya mapapansin nyo dito, parang walang nagbago kasi x siya, ipapalit mo din ay x. So, we will have here 2x squared minus x plus 5. Then, sunod na isa-substitute natin yung 2x minus 1 naman. So, plus, we just copy plus, and then 2, copy yung 2. Yung x, we have to substitute 2x minus 1. Then, copy natin yung squared, huwag kakalimutan. Then, minus, copy. Yung x natin, dito, ay 2x minus 1 na siya. Kaya 2x minus 1 na siya dito. Then, copy yung plus 5. The quantity 2x minus 1 quantity squared ay square of binomial. So, pwede pa natin itong isimplify. So, let us identify yung first term at yung last term. So, ito ang ating first term at ito ang ating last term. Then, we have to follow 3 steps para masimplify natin to. Unang step, square the first term. So, ang first term natin ay 2x. Squared lang natin yan. So, the answer is 4x squared. Next step, twice the product of the first term and the last term. So, twice. So, ibig sabihin, multiply natin yan sa 2. So, 2 times 2x. So, ito yung ating first term. Ang last term natin ay negative 1 na. Kinary natin yung sign ng 1. So, answer ay negative 4x. Number 3, square the last term. So, ang last term natin ay, carry ulit natin yung a negative sign. So, that is negative 1 squared. Kaya, ang sagot dito ay 1. Then, let us put them together. 4x squared minus 4x plus 1. Okay, mamaya gagamitin natin siya dito. Ito, just copy. 2x squared minus x plus 5. Then, plus. So, yung 2, hinapi lang natin yung 2x or yung quantity 2x minus 1, quantity squared, ay eto na yung 4x squared minus 4x plus 1. Yung sinimplify natin na to. Then, copy lang natin yung minus quantity 2x minus 1, quantity plus 5. Then, this time, magmumultiply na tayo. Ito ang imumultiply natin. So, ito, yung nasa unahan, copy lang natin yan. Then, multiply natin yung 2 distributive properties. So, 2 times 4x squared is 8x squared. Then, 2 times negative 4x, that is negative 8x. Then 2 times 1, that is 2 or positive 2. And negative times 2x, that is negative 2x. Then negative times negative 1 is positive 1. Then copy natin yung 5 plus 5. Then this time, ay pwede na nating tanggalin ang mga brackets. So, you just copy 2x squared minus x plus 5. And then, plus 8x squared minus 8x plus 2 minus 2x plus 1 plus 5. So, tinanggal lang natin yung mga brackets. And then, tingnan natin kung sino yung po pwede nating i-combine. Yung similar terms. 2x squared, meron ba na kapareho? Eto. So, similar sila, similar terms. Therefore, pwede natin silang i-combine. So, that is 10x squared. Sunod ay x. So, lahat ng similar terms, combine natin yan. So, since ito ay negative x, so, similar sila dito. Then, similar din sila dito. And that is equal to negative 11x. Next, yung 5, 2, 1, at saka 5. So, that is 13. So, this is now the final answer. Let's have your number 2 pa rin. We have to find f of 2x squared minus f of negative 3x. So, let us use again yung ating function na f of x is equal to 2x squared minus x plus 5. So, ang una nating isa-substitute ay yung 2x squared dito sa given na function. So, just copy 2. Yung x natin, palitan na natin yan ng 2x squared. Yung una. Then, copy yung squared. Huwag malilito sa squared. Then, minus. Yung x, palitan natin ulit ng 2x squared. Then, yung plus 5, just copy. So, ito yung una para sa 2x squared. Sunod, minus 2. And then, yung x naman natin, this time ay negative 3x. So, we have to substitute here negative 3x. Just copy squared. Huwag kalimutan. And then, minus, yung x natin ay we have to substitute negative 3x, then copy plus 5. Then after that, pwede na tayong mag-simplify yung lahat ng mga naka-square dito. So, you just copy 2, then 2x squared, then squared. So, that is 4x raised to the 4th power. So, minultiply lang natin yung exponent. Then, yung 2, nag-2 times 2 lang tayo. Kaya, naging 4. Then, minus 2x squared, just copy, plus 5. Next, minus. Yung 2, copy. Then, negative 3x squared, that is 9x squared, minus negative 3x plus 5. So, kinapi lang natin siya. Then, multiply natin yung 2 and 4x to the 4th. That is 8x to the 4th power. Then, minus 2x squared plus 5. So, kinapi lang natin to. Minus 2 times 9x squared is 18x squared. Then, this time, ito ay negative, multiply kay negative, that is positive. Kaya, positive 3x na siya. Then, copy yung plus 5. Next, yung negative dito sa labas, yung minus na sinasabi dito, we have to take this as negative. Imumultiply natin dito sa loob. Kaya, magkakaroon tayo dito ng pagbabago sa sign. So, yung 8x to the 4th power, copy lang natin yan. Minus 2x squared plus 5. So, dito sa part na to, magbabago tayo ng sign. So, ito ay negative times 18 squared is negative 18x squared. Then, negative times 3x, kaya siya magiging negative 3x. Then, negative times positive 5 is negative 5. So, kapag binasa natin yan, 8x raised to the 4th power minus 2x squared plus 5 minus 18x squared minus 3x minus 5. Then, this time, tingnan natin yung similar terms. Yung 8x raised to the 4th power, tignan lang kung may kapareho dyan. So, ibig sabihin, kung wala, copy lang natin. Next, yung x squared. So, meron tayong dalawa. So, pwede natin silang i-combine. So, that is negative 20x squared. Then, sunod ay x. So, nag-iisa lang yung x dito. That is negative 3x. So, you just copy. Then, positive 5 at saka yung negative 5, that is 0. So, hindi na natin siya ilalagay dito kasi 0 na siya. Therefore, eto na yung ating final answer. 8x raised to the 4th power minus 20x squared minus 3x. Let's have your number 3. Example, the price function f of x is equal to 800 minus 0.3x represents the price for which you can sell X printed t-shirt. What must be the price of the shirt for the first 3 entries in the table? So, let's have here the table. So, ito ang ating table. Ang target number of shirt sales ay 500, 900, 1,300, 1,700, 2,100, 2,500. Then, ang price ng t-shirt ay may blank na 3 kasi ito yung hinahanap nating 3 entries. Then, yung pang-apat na entries, we have here 290, then 170, and then 50. So, ito ang hahanapin natin ngayon. So, we will have here P of 500, that is the missing, P of 900, and P of 1,300. Ang ating function ay P of x is equal to 800 minus 0.3x. Then, replace natin yung 500 sa x. So, we'll have here P of 500 is equal to 800 minus 0.3 times 500. Then, 800 minus 150. Kapag minultiply natin itong dalawa, that is 150. Then, subtract. Therefore, ang first entry natin ay 650. So, para sa 500, we will have here 650. Let's go to 900. Same function pa rin, substitution. So, ang x natin ay gagawin na natin 900. So, 80 minus 0.3 times 900. So, 800 minus 270. And then, subtract. We will have now 530. So, 530 for 900. Then for 1,300, let us substitute 1,300 to x. We will have here 800 minus 0.3 times 1,300. Then multiply natin itong dalawa. So 800 minus 390. Subtract. We will have here 410. So 410 para sa 1,300. So ito yung tatlong entries. Let us determine if the function is even or odd. The function f is an even function if and only if f of negative x is equal to f of x for all x in the domain of f. The right-hand side of the equation of an even function does not change, even if x is replaced with negative x. So let's have your example. F of x is equal to 2x raised to the fourth power minus 5x squared. So we're going to substitute or replace negative x in the given function. So yung 2, copy lang natin. Yung x, papalitan na natin ng negative x. Then just copy yung fourth power minus 5, copy. Then yung x, we have to replace negative x. Then yung square, just copy. Simplify natin. So we'll have here 2. Yung negative x raised to the fourth power ay negative x times negative x times negative x times negative x. Yung 5 or minus 5, just copy. Then negative x squared ay negative x times negative x. So just copy yung 2. Then multiply natin tong 4 na negative x, which is positive x raised to the fourth power. Then minus 5, then multiply natin tong dalawang negative x, that is positive x. Palagi lang tatandaan, kapag ang ating exponent ay even, let's say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so on and so forth, ibig sabihin, ang magiging product ng sign natin ay positive. Kapag add ang ating exponent, let's say 3 ang ating exponent, ang magiging product ng sign nun ay negative. So, meron tayong example mamaya. So, let us simplify this one. We will have here 2x raised to the fourth power minus 5x squared. Then, i-compare natin tong result from the original function. So, dito. Kapag magkapareho sila at hindi nagbago ang result at original function, therefore, this is even function. So, let's have here add functions. Paano natin malalaman kung ang given na function ay add? The function f is an add function if and only if f of negative x is equal to negative f of x for all x in the domain of f. So, the right-hand side of the equation of an add function change. So, ibig sabihin nagbago. Even if x is replaced with negative x. So, let's have an example. F of x is equal to x raised to the 7th power minus 4x. So, let's have here f of negative x. Yung x raised to the 7th power dito, yung x natin ay 7 times nating imumultiply kasi yun ang exponent. So, this time, yung negative x, kasi ni-replace na natin ng negative x, ay 7 times dapat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, minus 4, just copy. Then, yung x natin dito, we're going to replace negative x na. Substitute natin to. Then, tandaan nyo, kapag ang exponent natin ay add numbers, let's say 3, 5, 7, ibig sabihin, ang magiging product ng negative sign natin ay negative. Pero, kung ang exponent natin ay even numbers, let's say 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on and so forth, ibig sabihin, ang product ng ating negative sign ay positive. So, ito ay negative kasi 7 ang ating exponent. So, add. Then, plus 4x. So, paano siya naging plus 4x? Kasi negative 4 times negative x is positive 4x. Then, simplify natin to. So, we'll have here negative x raised to the 7th power plus 4x. Then, tignan natin sa original function. Kung ito ang ating result, tignan natin dito, i-compare natin. So, kapag hindi sila magkapareho, hindi sila even function. Itetest natin siya sa add function. So, paano natin itetest sa add function? Let us use yung ating original function. And then, mag-change tayo ng signs ng ating original function. Lahat ng sign ay i-change natin. So, that is negative f of x is equal to negative x raised to the 7th power. Kasi positive siya dito, gagawin na natin negative. Then, minus 4x, we have to change that to plus 4x. Then, pagkatapos nito, tignan natin yung result ng pangalawa sa unang result. Compare natin. Kapag sila ay magkapareho, therefore, sila ay add function. Neither even nor add functions. So, the function f is a neither even nor add function if and only if f of negative x is not equal to f of x, nor f of negative x is not equal to negative f of x. So, let's have your example. F of x is equal to 3x cubed minus 2x squared minus x plus 1. So, magsasubstitute tayo ng negative x. So, you just copy 3. And then, yung x, we're going to replace it by negative x. So, ilan? 3. Kasi ang exponent natin ay 3. Just copy negative 2. Then, yung x natin, replace by negative x. So, ilan? 2. Kasi ang ating exponent dito ay 2. Then, negative 5, just copy x natin, replace by negative x. Just copy plus 1. Then, multiply natin tong negative x, yung tatlong negative x. Palaging tandaan, kapag ang ating exponent ay add, ang product ng ating negative ay, or negative sign ay negative. Kapag even naman, ang ating product ng negative sign ay positive. So, we'll have here, copy yung 3. Then, ito na yung sinasabi ko kanina. So, ito ay add ang ating exponent. Therefore, this is negative x. Then, minus 2. Then, ang ating exponent ay 2. Therefore, ito ay positive x. So, minus 5 times negative x plus 1. Then, multiply natin itong dalawa. That is negative 3x cubed. Multiply natin yung negative 2 and x squared. That is negative 2x squared. Multiply ang negative 5 and negative x. That is positive 5x. Then, copy natin yung plus 1. Compare natin tong result sa ating original function. So, kung titignan natin sila, may nagbago. Kung nagbago siya, hindi siya even function. So, itetest natin ngayon siya sa add function. So, sa add function, kinakailangan lang nating i-change lahat ng signs ng original function. So, we'll have here negative f of x is equal to negative 3x cubed kasi positive siya dito. Then, minus 2x squared, gagawin na natin siyang plus 2x squared. Then, minus 5x, gagawin natin ditong plus 5x. Then, plus 1, gagawin natin ditong minus 1. So, eto na yung ating second result. So, yung second result natin, i-compare natin dito sa unang result. Kapag magkamukha sila, ibig sabihin that is add function. Pero, since ito ay hindi kapareho ng first result, ibig sabihin, ito yung neither even nor add function.
Thank you for watching. That's it for this video. If you learned something here, don't forget to like and subscribe to Cup of Teach. See you on the next lesson. Bye!